Since this is draft week,
Okay.
may as well start our coverage with the East divisions. And Victor made me promise something that I'm now going to break.
Oh, goody.
Beat us in. um.
Lord have mercy. The Barbs.
Mm-hmm. These two are worse, Victor. These two are worse than you and me.
Yeah, I can see that.
Beat us in the playoffs before you step a foot in my yard.
That time will come.
No, I won't. Not under this current regime. Now let's start our draft coverage with the NFC East, where we all know Dak Prescott is a bitch.
Oh, God.
Oh God, what?
Why
What did I say?
there? Why there?
Because it's draft week.
We got to start in the East? Start in the
Yes.
Central.
No.
Or North. There's no Central. Forgot.
Can't start in the North or the Central because that's too easy.
Start in the South then.
Mm-mm. That will require my wife to be here.
Oh, that's right.
She
That's
can't
right.
be here.
Because, gentlemen, the answer is always the Indianapolis Colts.
Mm-hmm. Fifth rule of the house.
And I like the Colts. Don't get me wrong. I love the Colts.
Here's why I'm starting with the East divisions.
Okay.
You got the Patriots to deal with, you got the Jets to deal with, and you got the Cowboys to deal with.
Fair
Three
enough.
teams that need a quarterback badly.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, Ryan McCoffey, but Aaron Rodgers ain't the answer for the Jets. So let's start in the AFC East.
Okay.
Except maybe for Josh Allen, every team in the AFC East needs a quarterback.
Yeah. It's been rough for the AFC East and quarterbacks. I ain't gonna lie. It's been very rough.
Because you can't tell me that you will trust Tua Tagovailoa in running that Dolphins offense, which he ran into the ground by the time they got to Kansas City.
True.
And it's like so many people have said about the Dolphins and their offense. There's no off switch.
There isn't.
In the last few weeks of the season, including the AFC East Championship at home against Josh Allen and Buffalo, and their playoff game, they got buried.
Yeah.
Massively.
They got buried.
Terribly.
So you need a new quarterback in Miami.
Yeah, but the problem is, are they actually going to draft one?
No.
Because
unfortunately, they put all their trust in Tua.
Yeah, they had to go. They had to go through free agency.
I don't know why.
Well, his upswing is great, but his injuries.
No, his upswing is gone.
That's the thing. His upswing was great. The keyword was, but after the concussions, you've seen the deterioration of it.
Mm-hmm. His upswing is finito.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because of those 3 concussions he suffered in a span of 14 weeks. You're not even supposed to be moving.
You're really not. Because this is the reason why I love Champs so much, because they actually explain a concussion in really one of the most scientific, but also the easiest way, so a dummy like me can understand. Basically, when you get hit in the head, your is moving in the head.
Yep.
Skull. And if it bumps into the side of the skull, you get that, that vibration. That's what's happening when you get hit. And that's what happened to Tua too many times.
I took a concussion in 2002 when I was working at a hockey rink. Those are not fun.
I have a friend named Ruli. She has had quite a few of these, and it puts her on her butt. It puts her on her butt for a while.
I've had my share. Again, former quarterback.
I had a concussion, like I said, when I worked in a hockey rink. And I never want to go through a concussion again.
I had one. I'm not sure if it was a full-on concussion because no one really said it was, but I remember I got helicoptered when I was playing football one day. Jumped up for a pass, and one person hit me in the shoulder, the other person hit me in the leg, and I spun and hit the ground, and I hit my head pretty badly. And I mean, when you talk about, you see them stars like, ooh.
You'll see stars if you have a concussion. Tua has been through that 3 times in 14 weeks, and they still expect him to be a great quarterback?
Nope.
No, not likely.
Well, one is hard enough to get back to, but remember, he hasn't had ample time to even heal between those, because literally within like a span of a couple of days, he was right back on the field.
And then he got smacked down again 2 weeks later.
Exactly.
And this is why I said Tua needs to go. And I'm not saying that because of his lack of ability. I'm not saying it because he hasn't produced on the field, which he has. Why does Tua need to go? For his life.
For his health.
You're not kidding.
For his life. Because the concussion I took was on a solid sheet of ice.
Right.
And ice has no damn give.
No, it does not.
Neither does a steel roll cage, and I bashed my head off of that ages ago, flipping a drag car at 190 miles an hour.
Heck, even solid ground.
Mm-hmm.
When I got hit, even solid ground, so there's no give there.
None.
And the way you fall wrong, like I said, that brain is just bashing around in your skull.
Yep,
it can do some real damage.
I
majority blame the Dolphins because they had no backup plan,
and they still don't have a backup plan.
And Tua ends up suffering for it.
And they still don't have a backup plan. Now
they never will.
To the New York Jets, what the hell do they do at the quarterback position?
Hope Aaron Rodgers doesn't have his ankle blowout again.
Right now, it's Aaron Rodgers a bust. Because
I shouldn't be thinking the way I'm thinking. But I say they jettison both quarterbacks and get a couple of new ones.
I was gonna say, like, do you take Zach Wilson over Aaron Rodgers?
Hell no.
Do you take Aaron Rodgers over Zach Wilson?
Hell no.
That's the dilemma that the Jets have.
Yep.
You send them both packing. You get some draft picks for them, and then use one of them to get a quarterback.
Yeah.
That's how you solve that problem.
All right. Best question: who takes them?
Kick them both out of the league.
Off to the NBA Cup with you.
Not even the NBA Cup will take those. We'll take those two schmoes.
No.
Zach Wilson, you suck. Aaron Rodgers, you're old and you suck.
Yeah. It's just
even Droid's laughing at that one. Let me say it again. Zach Wilson, you suck. Aaron Rodgers, you're old and you suck.
Well, apparently, Green Bay would probably take Aaron Rodgers back.
Just to retire him.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even do that.
I keep telling you, like, the spite pick when it comes to Green Bay is like Green Bay doesn't want anybody who used to play for them to play against them. Which is why they had no problems.
So Droid, you are so cold. We live in a day and age. Droid says we live in a day and age where the Winnipeg Jets are better than the New York Jets. Ouch.
I'm gonna be quiet.
No lie, but ouch. But ouch.
Rude. I'm gonna be quiet.
So
that's painful.
Espresso McCoffee is about to come out in full force.
Here's a bold prediction: Matt Rempe will be a hindrance to the Rangers going to the Stanley Cup final. Hey, no lie there.
Okay.
Considering most people don't know who the hell he is. No, I'm kidding.
So we know that there's a controversy in terms of quarterbacks for the Pats too.
Yep. Don't remind me.
Yeah, they already shunned one.
We all know that the answer should be.
Look, they sent Mac Jones off to the shadow realm of Jacksonville.
Yep.
We know who should be starting, but yet again.
Thank you, Shane. You went in my head. You know who should be starting for the Patriots right now at the quarterback position, learning everything?
Mm-hmm.
Nathan Rourke.
Yeah.
But
the remarkable Rourke should get the ball, and I said this so many times over. Nathan Rourke should get the ball right now.
And I've said so many times over, look who our ownership is.
Kraft. You know what? That's why I think that's why
Kraft.
Hold on. I'll put it together. I'm putting it together now. No wonder Kraft liked Mac Jones so much. Obvious joke being obvious. Kraft mac and cheese. That makes sense now.
I want to say something right now, but
I'm gonna get back to the show. I know it.
Victor,
yes,
you.
I was gonna say the same thing.
I love you, Victor, but you. Or as I often say best to all of my friends, a whole lot of you.
Oh man.
You, and you. You fucking idiot. And while I'm pushing the button, you.
And this has turned into a giant potluck Monday.
Okay.
Yes, it has.
Okay.
We're staying with our subject of the NFL draft because the draft starts Thursday night.
Yeah.
And apparently, Droid would rather see Tommy DeVito be the starting quarterback for the Jets.
Woof. No lie, but woof.
Yeah.
Which, back to the Patriots for a minute. Nathan Rourke should get the ball right now.
Yes.
Yep.
Not Bailey Zappi, not J.J. McCarthy, not anyone else, but Nathan Rourke should get the ball right now. They're not going to give it to him.
Nope.
They're not going to give it to him, and they're not going to build around him either. The best receiver they have on the roster right now is Kendrick Bourne.
Yeah.
They don't even have a tight end to speak of.
Nope.
You know what would be an absolute curveball for the Patriots to do?
Draft Bowers.
Yeah. Snowman, get out of my head.
Okay, so
I will say Bowers does look good in the Patriots uniform. I got him on my Madden team.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Oh, you did say that too.
Yeah, he's a 93 on my Madden team.
He'll be a 99 in real life with whomever draft him, except the New York Jets.
I'd be careful with that.
It's the New York Jets.
What if he goes to Denver Broncos?
He drops to 80.
I was gonna say he's not gonna be a 99 there.
He ain't gonna be a 90. He ain't gonna be a 99 with the Jets.
What if he goes to the Bears?
-2.
-2.
Coming.
Wow. Okay.
Keep him coming.
Carolina.
I was gonna say Carolina.
-50.
Oof. Okay. What about Tennessee?
Tails. -25.
Okay.
Dallas,
Cincinnati.
anybody?
What?
Dallas.
-100.
Yeah, I wouldn't even put him there.
-100.
That'd be a waste. Cincinnati.
55.
Okay.
Because they don't use tight ends.
Joy just said the Chargers.
-100. And I'll tell you why. Jim Harbaugh. Even though he loves his tight ends, he won't use Brock Bowers the way he needs to be used.
So not San Diego. What about the Rams?
Are you kidding?
God.
I'm sure there's someone that we know that's working hard.
The Seahawks? Hell no.
No,
They'll
not
bring
the
back
Seahawks.
Jeremy Stevens before they take a chance with a young talent like Brock Bowers. And yes, I went old school with Jeremy Stevens. I couldn't help it.
There's a certain hardworking super hacker that would love to know what would happen if Brett Bauer went to the Rams.
One, it ain't gonna happen because it's the Rams. Two, they wouldn't use him well, and three, they rely on Cole Higbee too damn much. Next,
Droid said Tampa.
Okay, the Bucks.
give me this camera.
Oh God! Oh God! Here we go.
Hell no, he ain't going to Tampa Bay. Why? They're relying on Cade Otton. There.
Okay, let's stay in the South. Atlanta.
Give me this camera again. They got Kirk 2 Chainz Cousins. Are you going to trust him to use his tight ends?
Ouch!
It's better than Dak Prescott.
Don't get me started with him.
Okay, what about New Orleans?
Next.
Let's see. Houston.
Next.
Jacksonville.
Houston already has their pieces. So does Jacksonville. Next.
Baltimore.
Don't need them.
Mark Andrews. Next.
Indy.
Droid, you being greedy.
You guys already got
what?
Taylor. You guys already have Taylor Swift.
Wait a minute. The
Yeah,
two
that is
best places. The
that's
two
a
best
greedy
places for Brock Bowers to land. The two best places for Brock Bowers to land, and he probably won't land in either places: Kansas City and San Francisco. Why? Travis Kelce on one side, George the Animal Kittle on the other side. Who will meet in the Super Bowl in New Orleans, by the way? I'm calling it right now.
Not to mention the quarterbacks are Brock Purdy and
Patrick freaking Mahomes.
Yeah, Pat Mahomes.
Man, you guys are a couple of greedy little bastards when it comes to this. You
okay,
know that?
what about?
Hey, it ain't my fault that New England has been stripped to shreds by Robert Kraft.
You're not
I'm
wrong.
the lie.
Okay,
You're
what
not
about Philly?
What?
What about Philly?
They got Dallas Goedert. Next.
Detroit.
No. They got Sam I Am Laporta. And besides, it's the Detroit Lions. It's the same team that choked a 17-point lead at halftime of the game where they needed to win. Now,
I'm not saying Green Bay, so that's not happening. I'm not saying Green Bay.
I will sock you in the teeth.
Somebody please get the FTSC to investigate this episode, please. We are that far gone.
No, we're not. Not yet. We're not.
Not yet.
Not yet. We're not.
Let's see.
Wait a minute. Hey, Droid, who's the next best tight end behind Brock Bowers? Because here's my deal for you. Your team takes one, my team takes the other. All right? And we're sitting behind two great tight ends, the two best tight ends in the league. One wears 87, the other wears 85. Right? We can do that.
And the rest of the NFL just crumbles.
Well, yeah. The rest of the NFL crumbled when the Chiefs and the 49ers put on an overtime Super Bowl in Las Vegas. How many people do you think made money on that game since it went overtime? Shane was
about
with me.
Vegas.
Victor was with me. I had about 6 people with me in the live stream.
Well, that depends.
Yeah.
You're talking about media. You're talking about Vegas.
I'm talking about Vegas.
By the way, the next best tight end behind Bowers, Jatavion Sanders, 6'4" out of Texas.
Okay,
Ooh,
fine.
Great target.
Droid takes one, I take the other. That's it. We flip a coin for the two best tight ends in the draft right now, Jatavion Sanders and Brock Bowers. Okay? Everybody wants Brock Bowers.
Yeah.
Okay? Right? But what if there's a rule in place, which will never happen, and I know that, where the two teams that participate in the Super Bowl get the two best prospects at every position?
No. No.
If you want that, play freaking Madden.
Yes. Absolutely.
Why absolutely
That's how. That's how.
'Cause y'all
that's
can't
how
draft?
That's how strangleholds are made. There's no reason.
Isn't that
to
the
draft.
idea?
That's no reason to draft because it literally you basically are saying the two best teams get the two top prospects, which means what happens? Those two teams stay on top again. There's no chance for any. There's no chance for any other team to even get better.
Good.
What do you mean good?
Figure it. Give me this button here. Figure it the out.
That's not going to happen if the two top prospects are always gone to the top teams. There's no way to figure it out.
I'll repeat my sentence. Figure it the out.
You can't.
I mean, hell, San Francisco drafted Joe Montana in the 3rd damn round. Next.
Exactly. But they didn't know what they had.
We figured it out.
But the thing is that there's
shut
an
up.
opportunity.
Huh?
There was no ample opportunity for anyone else to figure it out. If you give the two top prospects to the two top teams, those teams will stay on top. There's no chance for anyone
Isn't
to
that
get
the
there.
idea? Michael Jordan said it, and I hate to throw Michael Jordan's words at Victor Locke because he loves Michael Jordan, but I'm going to say it. We are entitled to defend what we have until we lose it. Period.
That's true, but they're not. That's true.
Then shut up.
But it does not mean that you get to stranglehold the rest of the league.
Yes, it does.
Why do you think you guys have the last couple picks in the first round? This way we actually have a chance.
Exactly.
Well, one, it's New England, so there's no chance there.
Shut up.
And secondly, look, let me put it this way. Gerald Jones, Robert Kraft.
Shut up.
And then Virginia McCaskey.
I'll talk about McCaskey later.
I can't argue it. I know Gerald's a moron.
I can't argue with Kraft either.
Then shut up, both of you.
No. I ain't shutting up.
Ain't my fault Gerald Jones wasted a quarterback draft pick on Dak freaking Prescott.
Well, like I said before, and I've said it multiple times.
What'd you say, buddy?
Like I said before, and I'll say it again. Dak Prescott is not that bad talent-wise. Basically, you're looking at Dak Prescott like Joel Embiid.
Droid said it best.
Okay. You want to know what talent? Cannon for an arm. Can easily throw past 20 yards. Has pretty good vision when given time.
No.
Is mobile.
Oh my God.
Okay. And then hold up.
Now, like I said, not bad
I
talent.
think Droid's about to pee his pants. He's laughing so much.
Of course he is.
Cowboys literally
Syndrome is kicking in. Take your meds,
wait a minute.
Victor.
I think Droid's about to pee his pants for him.
Watch the games. That's all
I do.
Not you. Because you selectively watch games anyway.
So do you. Next question.
No, I don't.
You punk. Yes, you do.
I'm the one that comes in every time and takes the beatings, okay?
Yeah, and you about to take another one. Y'all want to know the legacy of Dak Prescott? Here it is. Right here.
The ball.
Final play, it looks like barring a penalty. Prescott over the middle of the turf gets smoked right away, and that'll do it. The 49ers back to the championship game.
Smoked right away.
Now, quick question. Who called that play?
Dak Prescott.
No, he didn't.
Mike McCarthy did.
Pennywise, a dancing freaking clown.
Well, we know Mike McCarthy's a horrible coach.
Horrible doesn't even explain it.
Oh dear God, today.
Horrible doesn't even come close to explaining the level of ineptitude of one dancing clown Pennywise Mike McCarthy, no relation to Ryan McCarthy.
You can't make this up, folks. Listen, I hate to do this to Victor, but Victor, when y'all hired Pennywise the Dancing Clown as your coach, my next 2 words were the following: "You fool!"
Those are my 2 favorite. Those are my 2 first words too. You get no argument from me.
Oh my God, Troy!
I'd rather not go back through stats to explain this point.
I know, but the moronic Republic of Cowboy Nation is saying,
Moot him!
whatever we talk about.
I'd rather not have to go through stats to prove that Dak has some talent. The problem is, and I have said this before, he's this bad heart-wise. He's this bad head-wise. Like I said, he's the NFL version of Joel Embiid, or Joel Embiid is the NBA version of Dak Prescott, whichever one you would take first. The problem is
that when they hit the playoffs is on a milk carton saying, "Have you seen this person?"
No. He's, again, as I said before, he appears shorter than Mini-Me on top of a step ladder and small as hell in a cell. No, I know it's from Droid. But I have to deal with this longer than
Victor, say that comparison again, please.
I've had to say multiple times. He has risen shorter than Mini-Me on top of a step ladder and the world small as hell in the cell. See, I know more about this because I've watched it longer. I've had to subject myself to it longer, Mr. Droid. I've had to deal with this on a consistent basis. I've had to deal with after the Green Bay Packers smoked the Cowboys. 5.6 seconds later, there's a stopwatch in my Discord. The Moronic Republic saying that Green Bay got lucky. We're going to Super Bowl next year. 5.6 seconds. So I have to suffer through this more than anyone else. I have to actually be here on the show every time the Cowboys embarrass themselves, and I take the beating alone.
And he's had to deal with Super Bowl drought since Super Bowl III. What's your point?
Yeah, that drought's over. That drought's over. And while I'm picking on Victor, I'll pick on Shane by saying Tom Brady's final significant pass in a Patriots uniform ended up being a pick six in a playoff game.
Ouch.
Your point?
Just making one.
Ouch.
My point. Yeah, and again,
See, when people say
wait, what? Do that again. Y'all realize I'm gonna make a short out of that.
The thing is, I know that the Cowboys are not the next top tier team. I know that. I also know how they can get there. I also know how they can draft to get there. You know, things like an offensive line, a running back, possibly a franchise quarterback, especially.
You're asking for a miracle.
I know I am. What do you think the three rosaries are for?
Wait. Joyce, half this episode is a short. All right, we need a break.
Like I said,
You can't say that for far too long.
Oh, for God's sake, what are you going to do?
We'll stick with the Patriots. We'll stick with the Patriots and the East Divisions. Draft week continues in our twisted way when y'all get back.